You think Aaron regrets ever singing that and giving you an intro? Say his name and he appears. I believe in Chad Boozema.
I was a wet brain for sure. Can you feel the magic in the air? Because I'm a real man. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday, September 12th. How are you today? By the way, we're not finished. This isn't even close to being finished. Stay with me, baby. Do it once, do it right. That was on the door of Long John Silver's when I worked there in 1992. 1992. Never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday Losers. We're going to be watching Friday Losers today on the program. Oh, by the way, my show at the yoga studio is back on. Let's go back in time.
Stomach.
I had to cancel a gig on this girl, and she won't stop calling me.
Your girlfriend?
No, I'm doing the first week at McCurdy's, and I forgot I was booked for. I'm doing like a private function at some yoga studio for like $1,000, but
Ashley Cummings.
But I turned it down, and now she won't stop calling me. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I'm being bombarded by this fucking booker right now. It's driving me insane.
Or turn off your phone.
I can't actually. For as little as
That's actually
$5.
flustered by this fucking stalking.
She won't stop.
fucker.
She won't stop texting me. Like she's freaking out.
Why? When is the gig? Tonight?
No.
What courthouse is she calling from?
October 4th.
These process servers are really diligent.
Yeah,
It's October 4th, and she's like freaking out because I had to cancel. And she's like, the room sold out. You can't cancel. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
What do you mean sold out? How big is the room?
I don't know. It's a yoga studio. I mean, so it's just like she's paying me $1,200, but I can't do it. And she's like freaking out. She's like, I got flyers made. You can't do this to me.
Boozema caught me again in a lie. I did say being paid $1,000 at start, and now it's $1,200. I wish I could keep my lies straight, but I'm a wet brain.
Turns out it's not at a yoga studio. AC/DC, why don't you give this phone call, make a phone call to this hotline. Lancelot Link, secret chimp. Did you ever hook up with anyone at Long John Silver's, coworker, customer? Great question. Thanks for the $5. No, but there was a girl. I was too young. But there was a girl that I had a major crush on all throughout high school who got a job there. Her name was Rachel Seifer. She would actually pick me up and take me to work. I was in love with Rachel Seifer. Repeat it. Loved Rachel Seifer. And never happened. I was a little boy. I wasn't even really developed, Lance. I had to get the hush puppy dough. I'm getting a DM from Stephen Bravo. He's in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, Stephen Bravo's going to be headed with the Mole. They're headed to Boca this Saturday to tape Gino and Keanu. And they're not happy about that. They don't want anyone taping them. You saw what happened at the Flop Content Hotel. They got that guy thrown out. What was his name? Teamster Tim. What was his name? Look, hey, that's the guy with the face paint. Get him out of here. It's going to be a mess. Am I going? I don't think so. I don't want to get people's hopes up if they wanted to come out to see me with Gino and Keanu. I have too much going on. I'm not even finished with this. I got too much. It's just a mess. Rachel, if you're listening, call into the show, please. Rachel Seifer, please call in. Let's talk. I believe she's a mother of 3 these days. I know that because I ran into Rachel about 10 years ago. We had drinks at a bar. Still lovely, still looking good for her age. I'm not a young man. I'm not saying she's old, am I? I don't know what I'm saying. Carl is getting exposed left and right for Content Hotel and his terrible show that he had. The one thing I've taken away is Carl's very, very formulaic. And he can't go off script. And basically called out Carl for being not a comedian who can't think on his feet. And it was actually, it was a fair assessment. It was definitely Carl to a T. Carl is a micromanaging douche who has to go formulaic. Oh, I'm getting intel. Oh, Ray DeVito is going live at 2. We're going to have to find out what's going on over at the Ray show. He's going live at 2. Again, Ray's just going up against everyone. Up against Kevin yesterday. He went up against Melton. Ray's a fucking idiot. Oh, come to Content Hotel. You're going to want to be there. And they didn't even plan the live stream. It wasn't even a thought. They wanted to make sure they had posters.
Reminds me of another failed event I did where we put more time and effort into lanyards instead of planning anything for the actual event. I cannot help but keep stepping on rakes.
Everything else, karaoke for Anthony, except the show itself.
And you couldn't get online. Whenever the gear would overheat.
I'm like, oh shit, I'm in the live stream. And now I'm playing with...
That was another thing. Carl admitted that he barely hung out. He was in his room preparing his clips the whole time. He says one of his biggest regrets was not hanging out. I was too busy watching Steel Toe to an audience of 20 that didn't give a fuck about Steel Toe.
Dogs with Adam on the live stream. Fuck. I'm trying to avoid.
Sucker.
Yep. So, all right. So my takeaway on that.
But yeah, the show was just an afterthought. That's just that's a big smack in the face to your audience. At the end of the day, Tim Bollinger, Melton's ball washer. I heard they didn't even have lanyards. See, I know that was a joke. The thing is at my event, the show was planned. We had an actual format of how it was going to go. At the end of the day, the owners, at the last minute, yanked it, fucked us over. But we had the idea. We had everything in place on how it was going to go. But karaoke was number 1 on their list for Anthony because he likes to sing it like a faggot.
I didn't get a chance.
And he sings hack karaoke songs like Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Hilarious.
Do any of it because I was prepping for 2 different shows.
Poor
I'm like,
guy.
I'm sorry, man.
We're all performing.
This is how much of a cuck Carl is. He won't even criticize Chrissy or Frank or Anthony. He won't. If this was me, you guys would be having a fucking field day. If this was my event that I put on, this would be talked about for over a year. Carl won't touch it. And he's getting more and more defensive. The more and more you point at Carl that his show sucked at Content House, the more defensive he gets. I got a text from Rocco. He told me not to share this with anybody. So I'm going to go ahead and share it. I basically wrote him, I go, because we were talking about the Detroit, they're doing the big Detroit show with Drew Lang. By the way, don't get it twisted. Drew Lang's the draw there. They were on the radio for years in Detroit. They just throw WATP on as a goof. One of your big things is, oh, Chad doesn't sell tickets. He can't sell tickets. Tukey was going around Detroit. Do you know who Chad Zumock is? Here's the thing. I dare WATP to do a show by themselves. I dare Rocco do a show by himself. The Potato do a show by... Let's see who sells tickets. I dare Patrick Melton to do Hackamania just by himself. Let's see who sells tickets. Instead, you guys all got to team up and come together like a nerd of Voltron to sell tickets. And I basically said, must be killing you not being able to go to Detroit and hang out with Carl and Melton and have fans say how much of a genius you are. Because he likes to get his ego stroked. That's why he goes to those events. You remember that one time he was talking? He's like, yeah, man, this guy ran up and he bought me a drink. And he's like, can I get you anything else? And he's like, it was so cool, man. I was like, yeah, that's my life every weekend, dude. That's my life every stand-up show. I'm used to it. You were like, oh, this is all new to me. This is so cool. But he says, I have a family who loves me and makes me feel good. I just hope everyone there has fun. I know that's the most important thing. And I wrote, I hope it ends like a great White concert. Whatcha? I didn't say that, but Also, Carl is so insecure about his show at Content Hotel. His show, he shows his hands every single time it comes up. And then he wrote back, he took a stab at Chrissy, which was something I enjoy. He's like, Chrissy worked so hard printing out posters and making sure they all had snacks. And he goes, you know what? That's the same thing they made fun of you for, on how you focus on the lanyards and not the show. Well, we never had a chance to do the show. You understand? Like we didn't get the opportunity to do the show, so you can't criticize the show because we weren't allowed to do it. We had to throw an audible and do a fucking podcast in Kevin's room. I was shocked at Carl's hypocrisy there. Don't say anything on your show, though, about Carl's hypocrisy. I call it as I see it. He's given that giant ass Chrissy a pass, but dunks on you for the same thing. Hypocrisy police. And he even showed I'm just kidding. And don't mention this at all on your show. This is just between us bros. So yeah, even Tukey saying Carl's a piece of shit. That's how I took it. And hypocrisy. Hypocrite. I can't talk. There we go. We got a poll up. Go vote.
8 hours a day, every day, mixing and
Now, Adam Bush is ball washing Patrick so he can get invited to Hackamania next year.
and it brings me.
I want to go on WATP. I can do this show. Yeah.
I can go right to another one of my things on the bad list, which is that these were really missed opportunities because I got to tell
Correct. Adam has a very unhealthy obsession over the Dabbleverse. I don't understand. If you're accomplished in acting and theater and music, why? This is the worst place you can be. I got sentenced here. You understand? I don't want to be here. I don't enjoy these people. I don't like these people. This is God's punishment for all my crimes. That's why I'm here. This is my jail. But Adam's here because he wants to be. That's on you, Adam. I mean, there's not a bigger hypocrite than Carl. 100%. Nobody's a bigger, I mean, Melton. But Carl is the biggest hypocrite out of all of us. The fact that he does shows criticizing and goofing, we're just goofing on people, other people's podcasts, is just a reflection of his own insecurities.
My wet brain won't let me see the irony and hypocrisy with this statement, as I literally do the same thing, but not funny or informative. Caught O'Gain.
There's nobody more defensive and insecure than Carl Heberger. He's constantly saying how great his life is. No, it's not. Your life's not great. You're married to a 55-year-old woman who can't have a period or a child. You grew up with club feet. You got crooked teeth. You got a nervous nerd laugh energy about you that's off-putting. Your life is not good. Quit pretending. You remember when I put the anti-trans note on Stuttering John's door? You remember? I could buy a house in Cape Coral tomorrow.
Where everyone's a hater and everyone's an asshole and trying to get you canceled. Like,
Yes, it is. Carl, they're right. They're right. It is toxic. They are haters. They do try to get you canceled. Got my Patreon canceled? They call the police on me? I mean, that's just Stuttering John. But yes, this is a shitty world. Patrick Melton filed a police report on me. The Dabbleverse, what you like to call it, I don't, because it's fucking gay. Besides, Chrissy Mayer came up with that, and that's horrible. The name should be changed immediately, if not sooner. This isn't a good place. It's not good. There's a reason why Big J Okerson, hi Big J, if you're watching, watches it secretly. It's like watching gay porn. You don't want anyone knowing. If I win the Powerball, and I will go buy one after this, you'll never see me again. You understand? I've said it time and time again. Chad, we get it. We know you're going to die in the Bahamas on the beach like Sean Connery, living a peaceful life. Yes. Yes. If I don't have to watch Carl, Aaron, Nick Ricada, Chrissy, any of these people ever again, that's a good life. That's a good life.
I have to keep repeating this as if I'm forced to cover the Dabbleverse. My rebrand was supposed to shift away, but since I know I have nothing else I can do, I again blame everyone else for why I'm here.
But your world consists of watching Steel Toe and Stuttering John. That's my life. But you like it. You love it. I don't.
The equipment was too hot, and
they never put the show first. It was never about. It was about the grift. It was about scamming Sticker Mule and whatever sponsors they had. It was a grift the whole time, and that's why people aren't going to be going to these live events anymore because of Content Hotel. You expect them to pay, get a hotel room, transportation. Again, they're not. Anybody can buy a house in Cape Coral. It's not that. It's a shithole. It's like Rochester. It's like Rochester of Florida, Cape Coral. It's the Rochester of. That's the best analogy I can give. Not impressive buying a home. I can go for a cola. In fact, I'm going to go for one right now. I can't go for that. No can do. I can't go for that. No can do. I can't go for that. Can't go. Be right back. You said cola, and I was like, I want a cola. Cola Zero. This is an ADD podcast. I love this song. I got the best bumper music in the... What is the best cola? I say Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is the best. I haven't had a Coca-Cola or a Pepsi in like over a year and a half. I drink Coke Zero because it's 0 calories.
Taking advantage of it.
Everyone as much as I want.
We learned something interesting that you can tell from watching the stream, and it's not.
Oh, by the way, this is a Doom clip. Got to remind everyone, these Clippers are getting out of hand with they need their props. The Clippers are making more money than we are these days. So why am I promoting them? They're all on super tips. They're making money. They should be promoting me and my super chat and my Venmo.
If it wasn't just like a free shitty link on YouTube,
correct.
Then we would be mobilizing and not even taught.
That's why they grifted super chats. They got sponsors to give them money.
To have no background, no thought.
You know what's so funny? Every single time I perform anywhere, the very first thing I do when I get to a venue, especially a new venue, always a new venue, every single time, I let me see the stage, let me see the room, every single time.
When Ken picked me up from the airport, we went to the Tennessee Beer Hall to do like a sound check and check out the venue, but they had a private event going on, so I wasn't able to do anything. So I just said, well, how bad are they going to screw this up? Like, I talked to the owner. I requested a sound system, working mic, stool, security, door guy, period. That's all I need. Like, regardless of what's being said, it was a great time. We all had fun.
Well, we are learning more and more about these Gino, Kiki, whoever else shows. They're always fun.
And I kind of just figured, like, as soon as I got there and I saw no security, no door guy, I go, all right, they're going to start filming this shit. I mean, so I was just like, right then and there, I called that audible. I was like, we've all been in these gigs before. We've all been a part of this. Every comic, everybody, including Gino. So all you have to do is just survive. Just try to survive up there. The one thing they did come through, they had a stool. Ooh. That was one of the things they requested, was a stool, and there was a stool. So we'll give them that. So I get there about a half hour early, and I figured, that's enough time. Turns out, no. They give me a microphone. The battery's dead. And I go, yeah, we're going to have like a battery. They're like, oh, we could just charge it up. I go, yeah, well, it's 8 o'clock. Like, how long are we going to charge?
Show starting.
Yeah. So I'm like, fuck. And then I see there's like a microphone in the corner. and speaker, and we put it up on the stage. And I go, Tony, you were in radio. Can you fix this thing? And you're like pushing stuff. I don't know what to do.
I'm pressing buttons. Yeah, I've got the speaker upside down, and we're kind of just looking at each other saying, it's going to be one of those nights, isn't it?
And I kind of was losing my patience. I was like, all these people are in for the show. I go, there's people coming in that didn't buy tickets online. So we lost a ton of money at the door because there's no door guy to collect. So I go, we need this speaker working. We need something working. We got to put on some semblance of a show. So she ran and got like the owner next door who was drinking, and he got it going. And then we just did the show, in the rowdy environment that it was. And
worked out. It worked itself out. It was a shit show. As we said, it was a shit show, and we would have had it no other way.
Actually, it was perfect. It was the perfect show for that environment and that crowd and those people, because everyone there was fucking hammered. Everyone was. I think I was like the only sober person there. Like the irony of that, but everyone was fucking drunk. We're gonna make this Borgata show, this Tennessee Beer Hall. This is a yearly event, guys. This is what's going down. It's a yearly event.
We're gonna be at the let's see. Should we have it at the same venue with the bad speaker and no microphone?
No, we're not. It's never gonna happen again. That was it.
I get there an hour before the show because I'm a professional. I go, let me see the stage. Do a mic test. I'm like, okay, let's go. So they literally showed up and they just start doing show prep. And then they show up to when they had to film and record. And they're like, what the fuck's going on?
The worst background you can have. Right.
Yeah. So it was like, just put some curtains up or something.
Why didn't you do that when you first got there?
I don't care.
I like that people are writing cope in the chat because they don't know that we're actually having a real conversation. We're literally talking about what was good and what was bad.
But what's
Carl, you always mention how Opie puts up free chats on the screen, or Aaron reads chats and he doesn't have to. You just did the same thing, Carl. You're like, I like how people are writing cope in the chat. You didn't have to say that. Like, I don't even know what's going on in my free chat right now. I don't care. Let's go back in time. AJ, do you want banned? AJ, Benza, I unbanned you, but do you want to reband? I'll do it. I don't care. I could give a fuck. I don't mind blocking you for, how long was it? Almost a year? I have no problem doing that. No problem. It's fun for me. I have no problem blocking. Not a problem. Not a problem. Anybody want blocked? I got it. AJ, do you want banned or not? It's not about being soft. It's not about that. It's just, I don't give a fuck. You understand? Like, people like you just get in the way. I can't legally shoot people, but I can block people, which maybe is the same feeling. So you're doing exactly what Steel Toe does and exactly what Opie does. That's a defensive guy. You're a defensive guy because somebody wrote cope in the chat. Yeah, that's called criticism because the event sucked and your show sucked. Take it. Right now, I'm looking at super chats, and let's go to them. Z-Man, what's your Taco Bell favorite? No, I don't like Taco Bell unless I'm drunk. I can't eat it sober. It's disgusting. Let's go. Let's gift some fucking memberships today. We're 41 away from the goal. I actually know McLeod and his lovely lady. They've been to my show at Side Splitters. Doxed. Yeah, the whole Charlie Kirk thing is it's so sad.
It's so sad that once it happened, I had to find a way to make it about me. This backfired on me, so I deleted the post and blamed everyone else, but still left the IG post up. I am a true buffoon. Damn Boozmock.
I'm gonna go ahead and grift off this like Steel Toe did for an entire show. No, the whole thing's sad.
Boom! Hot take!
But if you can't take a step back and look how polarizing politics is right now and how divided it is, it's not good. Fuck you, So Thorough Joe Burrow. Put me in your clip. If they were gentlemen, they would offer to carry those little people up the hill. Let's go back in time.
It involved hills, and you invited little people to come.
True.
That's
true.
If they were gentlemen, they would have offered to carry those little people up the hill. I don't know what you're saying. I appreciate the $5 though. He's on Venmo. So Thorough Joe Burrow. I'm telling you, these Clippers are making more money than we are. How about you promote my Venmo, Doom? Let's give some memberships. Is Ray on? Can anybody tell me if Ray's on right now? All right, I'm in the free chat. Ray is on. Okay, let's check in with Ray. I want to find out who his guest is and how many people are watching. How many viewers do they have? That's what I want to know. Who is this guy? Is that Dave Portnoy? Did he get Dave Portnoy? He has 31 people watching. Good job, Ray.
And
he's back in the basement of his dead parents' friends. He's got the Teamster Tim Bad News Bear thing on the treadmill. He's right back to what he used to be. I'm getting word that there's some gay guy. Ray just has a gay guy on now. Telling repeat stories. Okay, we're not missing anything over at Ray. He's not even interesting to snipe, so we're going to move on. Holy shit. We're going to put him on the $100 sponsor sheet. Thank you, Bill. Someone's doing well. Yeah, I know. I mean, Carl is he's a planner. He likes to he's a detail-oriented control freak. His whole show is completely scripted. He even, I've done his show twice. He'll send you the topics so you can come up with your response. It's not spontaneous. It's not on the fly. But yeah, Adam likes this stuff way too much. Requested it, who's a $100 sponsor. I have yet to make the scroll, so I'm not going to run it. Vinny Cash, I just talked to him. He's doing well. He's busy with work. John Spencer, Lisa Stewart, Perry Skincare, Deadful, Steris Video. Chad, where are our new emojis? Listen, I can't get, it says I'm 82 memberships away from new emojis. Let's go back in time. Let's go. Let's gift some fucking memberships today. We're 41 away from the goal. Go! So every time they say I can get emojis, somebody either just drops their membership or doesn't renew. So I'm 82 as of today. But if you want to see those emojis, I'm 82 away. Wow. So dumb. Z-Man phone update. We're good. Phone's good. Phone's working. I do need a new iPhone, though. I'm not going to lie. It's not a grift. I just need one. I'm not asking you to go buy me one. Let's go back in time. I can use a little bit of your generosity today. I got bills to pay for sure. Getting back into the routine. That's going to go towards the laptop. That's going towards the phone. That's happening. But yeah, it's doing good. I had to get a new chip.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
All right. I guess you're too good for me, Sam Tripoli. Fuck you. Fuck you. You guys call it in the chat. What do you guys want to do? By the way, I'm not buying this Mersh Carl back and forth. It's total pro wrestling. What Mersh and Carl are doing right now is total pro wrestling.
And I would know as I use the pro wrestling excuse as to why I created the Cumia Country Lie, as you will see here. Damn Boozmock caught O'Gain.
I can't believe I got two wrestling fans who live the shtick, knows everything about it, and you guys are upset. You're angry about me twisting a story for the internet, for podcasting, for radio? You got to be shitting me.
Well, I mean, there's twisting a story, and then there's swearing on your mother that you're telling the truth when you're telling the story. That's a little bit different than twisting the story.
That's where it truly draws the line?
No, that's where we all draw the line.
Okay, I'm looking at the free chat.
T.O. Hank is back on the train. Oh, you went from 99 cents to $1.99. Fuck yourself. Fuck you. I'm done with him. Fuck T.O. Hank. Fuck the hype train.
Fuck everything. Fuck everybody. What's the matter, T.O. Hank? Oh, you don't like this little space here? Oh, you don't like this little space here? It's bothering you? It's an eyesore? Oh, T.O., I'm sorry. Is that why you didn't want to hang out with me in Florida, because of that little space? Oh, T.O.'s got his feelings hurt. Little T.O. Hank's got his feelings hurt. T.O.'s all in his feelings. I don't like this. I'm going to give him 99 cents. Really good podcast, Chad. Yeah, go fuck yourself. It's Friday. Where's your podcast? I got an email. I put effort into my show. Adam, Carl, I perform. This is from Greg. Shark, what are your thoughts on Melton attending the WATP event in Detroit? Also, I can't afford a $100 sponsorship, but can you do it for $80 and just eliminate one of your perks? Thanks, Greg. Thanks, Greg. So you want to be a $100 sponsor for $80? Yeah, we could do that. But yeah, for $80, we'll go ahead and eliminate the song at the top of the show and shout out. See? So you won't get the song at the start of the show or a shout out. There you go. Perry Skincare, Lisa Stewart. Use the promo code CHAD10, get 10% off your order. I'm wearing it right now. Doesn't my skin look good? Stara's Video is promoting Stoney's Bar, but he's changing it to Mr. Kill Everything's YouTube. I gotta change. I got so much shit to do. God damn it, Matt. While you're here, please like and subscribe to my channel, could you? Pool Scan Sam, Z-Man, fix that gap in the wall. I mean, come on. I know, Tio hates it. I know. Aww. If you only knew how much work I was doing back here, you know? Oh, Clearwater Chad's in the chat. Let's send him the link. Why don't we, huh? Let's go back in time. Ed says never have Clearwater Chad on ever again. He's been annoying me lately. He messages me nonstop. Come on. It's like, dude, give it a break already. People are sick of you. All right, I'm sending you the link, Clearwater Chad. It's Friday fuck around. And he didn't even ask for the link. See, if you don't ask for it, I'll send it. Is anybody going to that Detroit gig? Anybody? I would like boots on the ground. Somebody checking in. Somebody checking in and reporting back. All right, let's transition over to Aaron Emholt. We almost made it through a show without talking about him. Before we get to that setup, I was doing a Carl setup. We got to go to this clown. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Clearwater Chad.
Hey, Chad.
What do you have to say about Nick in Fort Wayne hates your guts?
I think he's just pretending to hate me. I think he really is a big fan of mine, probably.
I think he's pretty adamant. He don't send him the link. I can't stand this guy.
I'm sure that you're seeing your views go up since I joined.
No, they're actually, we just lost one.
Well, maybe some people will contribute because a lot of people are big Clearwater fans.
Kim Nicholson hates you, but then again, she hates everybody. Number one toe fan, everyone hates this idiot. I'm just reading the free chat right now. Olivia S. loves you. Okay, it's turning.
50-50, huh?
D. Riley says, I hate him more than Ray. Wow, that's serious shit.
Well, I think it's starting to turn my way because I really gave it to John. Did you see the episode of John I was on? He cut me off.
You were actually fantastic. I mean, I'm not joking. This is not even sarcasm. That was fucking really good.
Thank you. I wasn't sure if you've seen it.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Wow. Yeah, the way he treats you, because he thinks everyone's beneath him. And I think that's just driven by insecurity. That's why he's constantly talking about his credits. I mean, at this point, I just want to bankrupt this guy, but he's not going to. He's always going to get the $2 hate chats. It is what it is. But I really, don't want him around anymore. I think he's bad news. I think he causes problems. I mean, the fact that there's a lawsuit out there because of him, the fact that he called the police on me, he struck my Patreon, and I'll go to the grave saying that him and Mark Lewis were behind it. You know, even when he struck my Patreon, like literally that's $3,000 a month gone and 8 years worth of work and content it's gone. And there's nothing I can do. And luckily, after a bunch of appeals, I was able to get a new one, but still. I'm with you on that. What are your thoughts on T.O. Hank?
T.O. Hank. Was that the viewer you were saying?
Yeah.
As far as I know, he's a good guy.
Fuck him.
I'm not reading the chat though. Can't see the chat.
I'm just looking at it right now for the first time.
As soon as I entered Canada, you lose your cell service. I'm like, well, what am I going to buy a map like the old school days and like try to figure out how to? I'm like, I don't have time for that to get lost in Canada.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna go through? Buy a map? You remember we had to use fucking maps? Oh my god, Jesus! I like the idea of putting a map, just getting a map and putting it on the hood of your car and putting your hands and just like looking at it. I like the visual look of that.
Well, I should have planned it out better. You know what I mean? If I would have planned it out better.
Being honest about Stuttering John.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. I've had enough of him. I'm not going to let him push you or me around, or no one.
Oh, he won't even mention my name after he called the police, and took down my Patreon because he knows he's guilty. That's why he refuses to bring my name up. Nice. He goes like I literally he wanted to fight me. That's how bad it got. And the reason why he goes he tries to get all Kevin's super chats. That's why he goes a little bit earlier. He wants to get
okay.
Yeah, I know what he's doing. He's totally grifting the audience. No, Chad in the morning.
Oh yeah, we can do this. I was going to ask you, but you were busy last week. Chad in the afternoon. You wanted to do it in the afternoon, you said, right?
I wanted to do it the evening. I got the dice right here.
Oh, nice. I got them inside the house too.
Let me grab my dice. Don't get me canceled.
I know, right? No, I just said roll lucky dice.
Oh, here they are. They're right next to me. Jesus. Whatcha? These are all the way from Detroit. These dice.
Nice. Oh, it's right. Detroit by Dark gave them to you.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you were live. I was watching Ray for a few minutes until I heard you were live.
You're not subscribed to my channel? How dare you?
No, I was, but he came up first.
No, I was on before Ray. But here's the thing about Ray is he's his own worst enemy. He doesn't try to get good at this. He doesn't try to buy new equipment. Like, say what you want. I'm not technically savvy. I mean, I went and bought soundproofing. I got new mics coming. I got new lights. Oh, here it is. I just checked the free chat.
And inbox me with Chad again.
All right. Well, I should have things up operational by next week for sure. I'm way behind. I still have to do production for my show. I have to make more graphics for the $100 sponsors, but I'll be in touch.
Okay.
All right,
Sounds
dude.
good. Sounds good.
There he goes. Clearwater Chad. He's out of here. You're complaining about an internet guy right now. Noga. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Like, for example, just off the top of my head as an example, like Kim Nicholson hates me. She can't stand me. Do you think I give a fuck what she thinks? You obviously care.
They pretend I'm the devil. Like I get that. I get that you guys.
We don't think you're the devil. We think you're a moron. We like to make fun of you. By the way, I love how he thinks that's an insult, calling someone a boomer and coping. It's just boomer, lol cow. He thinks these are insults. The younger generation, they don't know what an insult is. Calling somebody a cunt, a fucking douchebag. As soon as I realized these people were all garbage, I was just like, yeah, they're all garbage.
Let's make a fucking go of it, guys.
Yeah, let's do something. Let's make a fucking go of it, guys. Fuck you, Kumia. At least I keep mine over 18. I got to get that clip. Somebody clip that for me, would you? By the way, my Venmo, Streamlab, PayPal, Cash App is pinned to the top. But in case you can't read it, I put it on my screen. Daddy needs a new laptop. Daddy needs a new laptop. So we will be grifting for a new laptop. Patrick grifts for trips to Hawaii. I grift for equipment. So I can do these shows. Where should we go? George, who's been a member for 11 months, you should get on Super Tip System, easy money. I already tried that. We can't work with that emotional baby. You say one bad thing about you, he'll fuck up your revenue stream. So that's not happening again. And I did like it. I thought it was it is easy money. But when Melton took away all the AI voices, I was just like, well, we can't work with this guy anymore. And then when he filed a police report, that's when I was like, yeah, we're not doing anything with him. So
I stated as if it was me that walked away from Super Tip when really it was removed from me after harassing Melton and his family, which is why he stated he filed a police report, but there has been no evidence of this report. Damn, Boozmock.
We are no longer on Super Tips and never will be again. And much like Melton being the liar that he is, he's the one that took him away. I said on Monday, I go, I'm waiting for him to do it, and he did. He did. I never contacted him. I never contacted Moody. They just took him away. So, if they say anything else, they're lying.
Sorry.
Isn't the event for that?
I don't care what everyone says. Michaeline is one beautiful piece of grade A trim. The boys in the the boys in the DER are lucky. The Dabbleverse are lucky.
And Rich Voss is a great comedian, a legend. Mm-hmm. And
he's not a legend. I mean, he calls himself the legend, but he is a good comic for sure. And he's been around for a long time, and he's done a lot in comedy. But okay, relax with the legend. Rich calls himself the legend as a joke. Like Art says legend, like Carlin, like Pryor. I mean, they're legends. Carlin, Pryor, Eddie Murphy, not Rich Voss. So basically, Kiki's saying nobody really was there to see WATP. So nobody knew what the fuck was going on. Nobody was really there to watch, and nobody knew who Steel Toe was.
Rich walks up to us and says,
this is very telling, by the way. This is very telling.
I've never in my life been, when I walk into a podcast, people don't go, oh, let's veer off what we were going to do. Sit down. Let's be funny. But Carl isn't a comedian. Carl wants to impress people, I don't know, in his little boxes.
He wants a safe environment where everyone agrees and laughs at each other's jokes. Your paper uses notebook paper. That's wild, man. I had to print it out.
Caught Gain. All of my totally real emails, if anyone has noticed, have been on the notepad or loose leaf paper. It's amazing. I still think I can fool anyone.
DR, Dominican Republic, dummy. Oh. Brain fart. Diablo Sandwich. Hey, Diablo Sandwich, I'll give you $500 to do my podcast just with your name and you, and let's just see you talk shit. Deal? Quick $500 for an hour podcast, and let's see the magic of Diablo Sandwich. Z, why should someone buy you a laptop? Legit curious. I don't want someone to buy me one. I want to crowdfund it for sure because it's for the show. These are all crowdfunded shows. This is what we all do. All of us across the board. Dan, I don't think it's that crazy of a thing. I really don't. I'm trying to point out the difference is I constantly put back into the show. Always. And if you like it, support it. If you don't support the show, then I won't do the show. I'll just go find something else to do. I fell into this 3.5 years ago. This world. We're all doing it. I'll go back to what I was doing with Sit Down Zoomuck. I'll do one a week for an hour and put it out for free. If you have $500 on hand, why grift a laptop? I'm not grifting. It's crowdfunded. This move was very expensive. So I gotta work within a budget now. because of the move and everything that I had to get. Carl has to have a scripted show top to bottom, and if it's he can't improv. He can't think off the cuff.
Let's take a look at some of Chad's amazing and witty improv while lying about Kumia country.
Is that true?
No,
he knows the bar. Food truck at that bar doesn't sell chicken tacos.
It was chicken something. I don't know, dude.
Oh, he's changed his story already.
It was chicken something.
And it was an embarrassment. And
Oh, wow. Bill from Jersey makes a good point. He just sent me a DM. So Carl didn't want to have one of the comedians that sat in on the real Jocktober. That's a great point.
And he almost
Lady KB in the chat says, I don't even like Carl, but Voss invited himself on stage like he always does, so I'd shoo him away too. No. Chrissy suggested Voss come on the show. And Carl said, okay, cool. And then Rich said, I may or may not come, and he just showed up. So Carl knew that he possibly would come.
with tears.
You guys think I should call Voss and get his 2 cents? Anybody think I should call Voss in the chat? Repeat it. What do you guys think in the chat? Should I call Voss?
Yes.
Hey, Voss, you're on my podcast, so don't say the N-word.
What do you want?
I'm sorry to bother you. You got 2 seconds?
It depends on what.
So we're watching a clip right now of that content house you were at up in the Catskills.
Yeah.
And they're saying that Carl invited you to come on his podcast and then he told you to leave. Like, what's that all about?
No, first of all, he didn't invite me to go on his podcast. Do you guys, is that all you live for is controversy and beef? He didn't ask me, somebody else by mistake did, and it was just miscommunication. That's all. If he asked me to come on it, I would have stayed on it. So there's no beef. It was a misunderstanding, and now you have nothing to talk about.
No, here's the thing. My thing is, why wouldn't you want to have one of the original guys from O&A that did Jocktober on your show? Actually, this is Bill from Jersey's take. Like, you actually did Jocktober, which Carl does. He took that concept. Why wouldn't he have one of those comments?
First of all, I don't listen to your podcast.
Why not?
I don't listen to his podcast. I don't listen because I would rather listen to my wife sleeping the Golden State Warriors than listen to you. Okay? All right? All right? Now listen.
What?
Now listen to me.
Okay.
Take your dumb rumor and your dumb podcast, and I'm not involved in any of this bullshit. I'm too bad. I shouldn't even have talked this long. It's like, you know what this is like? If I called Eddie Murphy and said, Eddie, I'm working on my stairs. Can you give me some pointers? Okay, you fucking zero.
We have over 300 people watching.
Oh, whoa. So there's 300 fat people in the basement of their mother's house. Quit drinking. That's all I got.
When's the
That's
next
my
time you're on
message.
Gutfeld?
Whatever. I don't want to be too rude. Okay, so whatever. And he didn't kick me off his podcast. He said, oh, I did a quick segment and I left. Whatever he does, obviously he's doing it well because he has somebody as big as you talking about him.
Yeah, the Z-Man. I'm the biggest guy out there. I'm killing it, Rich. I'm killing it, Rich.
Oh God, I wish somebody said Chad was killed. Not really. I'm only kidding. I shouldn't be talking like that at this point in life. Who do you have beef with?
Oh, Carl, actually. The guy who
why?
Because he's a fucking dork. And
He's
an unoriginal dork. He's just a creep. I don't like him. He's like has that nerd energy. It just bothers me.
Yeah, but there's a million people in this world that have that. Why him? I mean, I'm sure, I don't know the guy, but I'm sure he's minding his own business.
Well,
did he say something about you?
I went on a show years ago and I kind of hijacked it. I kind of, I don't know. I kind of trolled him and then he started covering me. We just never really liked each other. We never got off to a good start. So as soon as I saw that, I was watching the podcast. I was like, I got to call Rich and get his perspective.
Now how old are you now? In your 40s, right? Maybe 50s.
I just turned 50 in December.
Well, congratulations. Hey, do you think a 50-year-old should have a little disagreement with another 50-something-year-old? You fucking dummy. Let it go and fucking live your life, you fucking idiot. Holy. And then he was mean to me, so I was mean to him, and then Kevin was on my side, but then Kevin, he threw me under the bus, and I called Sully, and he didn't answer the phone. Listen to me. Send me a check for this. Well, what do you make a week? $12 on this?
I do pretty well. I've been living off of it for the past 3 years.
What's your biggest month?
Oh, geez. I think I made over 10 grand just on podcasting.
And that wasn't nobody else's credit cards.
Ah, too soon. Here.
I really got to go, though.
All right.
Listen, there was no problem. And you're not going to air this because it doesn't make you look good. But I'm just telling you, I have no beef with that guy. He didn't know I was even coming in.
Okay.
The fact that I just walked.
I was trying to because they were trying
I walked in the room and sat down. What?
They were trying to spin it the other way around, but now you kind of
no.
Okay. Listen,
It was a mission.
Go ahead.
Oh, listen, if he was smart, no, I'm not saying if you're smart. If he, look, when Rich Voss walks in a room, you use him as much as you can.
That's what I'm saying.
He's going to make you. No, it doesn't matter. If he was mean to me, fuck off, and I'm going to block you. Goodbye.
Rich Voss, everybody. I produce content, bitches. That's what I do. I create content on the fly. I don't need a script. That wasn't planned. You think I planned on calling Voss? You're welcome, everybody. Z-Man does it again. Here's $2 towards the laptop funds. Good luck. Thank you. I will put it towards that, I promise. A lot of people say, oh, Chad shows the same all the time. Is it? Is it?
You know.
Dang Lizard says, doesn't seem like you got that number anymore. You probably really did block you. I've known Voss for 20 fucking years. That's just Voss.
Oh yeah, he looks.
I love Michael Lynn because she's completely clueless.
But
holy shit, I've done 2.5 hours. Jesus Christ. I've done 2.5 hours effortlessly. I wasn't even trying. I was just trying to do a quick 1.5-hour show because I do have shit to do. I'm going to wrap it up. That's too long of a podcast. We shouldn't do more than more than 3 hours. 2 hours tops. That's my rule. You guys want me to keep going? Because if you guys are having fun, I'll keep going. But he knows this little piggy's coming on, so he's bailing. Yeah, like I give a fuck. Oh, just because you said that, I'm going longer, you fucking douchebag, Diablo sandwich. Ozone says this little piggy's not going on today. So yeah, go fuck yourself.
Carl, with his.
It's not even going on, so you're a fucking idiot. I love how they had to keep cooling off the computer at Content Hotel like it was getting too hot. Didn't any of them think of bringing fans or anything? Was that even a thought? Adam Bush lied about me in front of Carl. He lied about me. I think Adam likes to start controversy.
Carl.
That's my impression, Kiki. I'm striking your channel. That's my impression. I'm taking your channel down. Fuck that. Nobody does Carl except for me. Now Mersh is doing it. Everyone's copying the Z-Man. They want to be the Z-Man. Dan from Nice Podcast, stupid. He copies me. Win by 2. They all copy me. They all want to be me. So on StreamYard, there's 2 columns. There's live and it's called starred. That's the paid chat. I spent a majority of my time in the paid chat because why not? That's what pays the show. We're at 37 super chats. Let's get it to 40. Can we? I'm going to do a little steel toe action right now. let's just get it over 40 because I'm ridiculously OCD about things and my routine and just like little stuff like that. It doesn't even have to be, it could be like 90. I don't give a shit. I just want to get it to 40.
Whatever. I'm getting.
All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. New CWBF at 7 Eastern. Be there. Chad, you going to ignore this? I don't know what that is. What's CWBF? Clearwater Buffalo? I'm sorry, I'm not in the know. I see Kyle. I see Kyle. I like what you did there. There we go. We hit 40. That's all I wanted. That's all I was looking for. Thank you very much. I really am turning into Aaron, am I?
Boss says send link ASAP. He's sorry. No.
This is what your big life is, John. This is what the big celebrity's life is now. The guy from The Tonight Show and The Howard Stern Show. He collects $2 super chats at a time. 60 years old, living in crap Coral, in a shitty neighborhood, collecting $2 super chats because he's poor. And you are poor. If I had pensions and money, I wouldn't do it either. Money coming in. Let me correct myself before. Oh my God! Did you hear what he said? He doesn't have money. Other forms of, you get it. I mean, his whole chat's just trolling him, man. That's his life. That's his life. All right, I don't want to watch this prick anymore. Fuck him. I'm getting a text message. Keep watching John. OJ isn't around, and he cleans up when he snipes John. Stay on dummy. What do you guys think? I should keep going and snipe John? I do have things to do, but if it's profitable, I'll snipe him. Alex Ortiz, who likes me, says, no, go do things. I'm just getting the general consensus of the show, like what you guys want me to do. Because if there's a demand for it, I'll stick around. But if there's not, I'll get the fuck out of here. Trust me, I got shit to do. I don't think anybody gives a fuck. Calvert says, go build your studio. I agree. I have a lot of work to do. Well, there's not much of a demand to snipe John right now, and nobody gives a fuck about John, including me. In fact, I'm not even going to listen to John after I leave. Fix that gap. What are you talking about? I have John show over on the monitor here, and it is what it is. This little piggy will be on soon. I heard it's not on. Well, we learned Rich Voss doesn't give a shit about any of this, despite picking up my phone call. We learned that Clearwater Chad was on the show. I mean, I gave you a hell of a show. This was a hell of a show for 3 hours. We learned Chad can't. It's not done. I'm still working on it. That's why I'm going. I have to go. We learned Chad is monetizing his OCD. I do have it. We learned Chad is triggered by any criticism. Wrong show. We learned that Chad always has things to do. I do. I'll try. I'll get this fixed, T.O. Hank. So relax. All right, guys, that's a wrap. 3 hours in the books. Easy to do. It's not that hard, guys.
Thank you to all for the super chats and super thanks. I am working on an idea to acknowledge and show appreciation to the supporters that I hope you all will enjoy. We're doing it again.
Got him! Chad stinks.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Chad stinks.
Thank you.
Bye!